Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a tarot reading and happy Sunday. Yes, I'm recording this Sunday, right? And so I'm publishing it Sunday as well. And yes, I hope you guys are well, right? And let's get into this and we'll talk about if you guys want to have a reading. We can talk about that a little bit later, right? Yeah. And so we start Sagittarius with She Who Loved Once. So this is somebody who only had one boyfriend or girlfriend in their whole life, right? Just kidding. It's not about that. It's about somebody who really loved you once. Yeah. One once, like in the past, or you guys, you had a relationship, or they just loved you. Okay, I don't know if you're with them one night or 100 nights. I don't really know about that. And this is Blue. That's her name, right? That's what they named her here, and that's why she has all this blue eyeshadow on, I suppose, right? Yeah, but she's a beautiful woman. They're all beautiful in this deck, right? Yeah, and this can talk about fragile love or rejection, secret love. And so it looks like, and it's in that order. So somebody who loved you once might think that you're going to reject them. Yeah, or maybe you loved them once and, I don't know. They kind of didn't work out, but I feel like they might think that you're going to reject them, right? And then we have Jocelyn. Here she is, and the way her kind of hat here, whatever the scarf. It looks like I'm not sure Eastern Europe. It's beautiful though. It definitely is, and this is Jocelyn. This is somebody who persists, perspective, defiant, and persistent. Somebody's going to come to you, Sagittarius, and be very persistent. Like they're waiting to be with you or something like that. Yeah, they are. We have compromise over here. And here's the two, I don't know what they call these guys, Sufis or Sufa. Yeah, Sufis, I guess. And it's interesting. It's a number 6, which is a responsibility in somebody's heart here or their mind. This is a priority, right? Responsibilities are priorities, right? And then we have rebirth. And this is interesting too because out of the lion comes, the little girl playing the flute, but she's being reborn. It could be a tough rebirth, maybe. It's a number 10, so all rebirths are endings and new beginnings, right? And then we have the camel here, which the camel's kind of chill, and yeah, maybe there was 3 people involved here, maybe 2 animals and a person, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but somebody here definitely is coming to compromise with you, and I feel like they're thinking you're going to reject them, right? Yeah. How dare they have a negative vibe, right? Yeah, we don't accept that. We don't support it, and we don't accept it. See what else we have, you guys. And we have the rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Yeah, maybe something ended here with rebirth. And we have the bow. You are highly thought of. Yeah. Look at that, Sagittarius. You're highly thought of. I'm not sure if this is your difficult situation or somebody else's. Yeah, and let's see what else we have. And we have the bear. And danger, especially in money matters. All right. So, that wasn't a fun card, but I'm not sure who that's for, right? There's 2 people here, for sure. There could be a third. And let's see what else we have, Sagittarius, for you and somebody here, right? So let's fix this. Yeah, if you guys want a psychic reading, you may always get one. They're accurate. I'm a Silva grad. And those are a lot of fun. We do them on the phone. They're very insightful. And then you get a tarot spread at the end. So I always recommend getting that combination reading because it is the most insightful. Yes, it is. Okay. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius. And, you can go to my website or click on the calendar and, see whatever it is you would like to book, right? Lots of cool readings. And also, if you want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, you can get one. All right, that link is below. You'll see me. I'm Mystic Gem. Yeah. Okay, that's what we got here. So don't get confused with the mystics. Yeah. Okay. So in this reading, this compromise card, these guys were like fighting, right? They're these like wrestlers, right? And they got these big like swords here, samurais. I feel like that's what they are, right? And And, they were fighting or they were going to fight, right? And so this is compromise. And maybe there was fighting with you and this person in the past, but there could have been fighting with somebody else. It's possible. And the compromise could be like, there's some type of ending here, because we have the rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is here. And rebirth is a bit of, it's an ending. It's an ending and you're being reborn. So let's see what we have. And we're in Pluto and Aquarius, which is very rebirthy. Yes, it is. So, let's see what we have here. 8 of Cups reversed. Okay, looks like somebody's returning to you right here. 8 of Pentacles. These are power cards. The 8s, they talk about like success, but they talk about change and power, yeah, and strength. Remember, the strength card in the deck is a number 8. Yeah, we're in a power year too, all right? So take advantage of it. Yes, take advantage of it. Let's see what we have, you guys. Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant is here, and the King of Cups. There could be 3 people here, a water sign and an earth sign. Maybe Taurus, possibly. And we have the Hangman. See, we have a lot of water energy here, and with the King of Cups next to the Hangman, and a lot of earth energy with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant, right? Okay, let's see what we have. And whatever else earth sign could be here. It could be a Capricorn here, Virgo, right? And as for the King of Cups, could be a Pisces, or Pisces is the Hangman, but could be like Scorpio or Cancer, right? Those are the water signs. Yeah. Okay. And the concern here is the Queen of Wands. See, it looks like there's 3 people here. The King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. And it doesn't always mean that. Sometimes it is the energy of those cards, right, what they embody. But sometimes it is 3 people. And I feel like somebody wants to reconcile here with you. And it's possible they've been secretly loving you. Or maybe this is just your secret love, and they're coming forward to maybe behave, possibly, right? Kind of, right? You are highly thought of is here. And these danger, especially in money matters, so we have the 7 of Pentacles here and the 8 of Pentacles here. This could be about money. I mean, partially. We know it's about love. We sure do. And making up. Yeah. I feel like it is with the compromise card and this card that speaks of persistence, perspective and persistence, right? Yeah, perspective is everything. Yeah, that is the most underrated word in the English dictionary. Yes, it is. In the Spanish dictionary, in the Turkish too. Whatever one, right? Yeah, for sure. And so, yeah, it can change your whole life, the way you look at things, right? You know people who are negative all the time? Or even if they're not negative, like outright, they're like, oh, that can't work for me. Well, that is outright negative. Or like they talk about the negative sides of things. Or the kind of like the lower energy, or, I don't know if I can explain it right here real quick, but they just kind of, I was talking to somebody and they were talking about, and this person is really good looking. Yeah, is really sweet on the eyes. And how, they're like harassing her at work, these men. And I'm like, well, don't speak of it that way. Just kind of think, well, I'm beautiful, and and then how do I get the hell out of here, right? And take little steps, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get back to this, Sagittarius. And the Hierophant is here, and it talks about belief systems. It talks about marriage or institutions, right? And so, the institution of marriage, that's an institution where you build with somebody, basically, but here, there could be a marriage here. The 8 of Cups is reversed, or somebody wants to marry you. It's possible. Yeah, it definitely is here. And 8 of Pentacles is here. And it shows up in the challenge or the crossing energy, which it can be seen as both, right? Kind of, yeah, in the middle, sort of, but it depends. And here, somebody's returning to you. And in this energy here, they probably think that they're not gonna, like, you're gonna think that they're not gonna work with you or give you what you want or put the effort in. Eight of Pentacles, he's really putting the effort in at work, right? He is. And so it's about making an effort, and, uh, it can be about devotion on the higher, in the higher form of making an effort, right? And this sits here next to the Hierophant, which is interesting. The past shows this King of Cups. We're going to use different cards to clarify here, because we like to switch things up. It's not fun to do the same old, same old. No, it's not. And let's see, why is that Eight of Pentacles there in the crossing energy for Sagittarius? And we have the sharing card. So this came out the other day. This is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, here she is, depicted as this beautiful lady, somewhere from like the Middle East or maybe Asia. I know India is considered Asia, I believe. And this is, she's very beautiful here and kind, and she's bringing out, a tray to share. And this sits here. This is interesting because this is sharing and this is making an effort here. It sits in the challenge. This person thinks that you're not going to want to make an effort with them, or they didn't do it in the past, and that's why it kind of sits in this challenging energy. All right. The Hierophant, Sagittarius, is in the root, why it's all happening. It shows up with laziness. Okay, so this is like the Nine of Swords, I believe. They call it clouds here. This is somebody who, it can be somebody who like knows what they need to do and they just keep like not doing it. They could be afraid, Sagittarius. They could. Definitely, they could be afraid. And let's look at that card briefly, the laziness card, where we see the man and he's having a drink and he has his, he's wearing his bathrobe. Yeah, it's not any type of a beach robe. He's in his bathrobe, and there's like, it's a weird setup there, right? There's broken glass kind of here, and then the checkered floor. So it's kind of like when you're probably, let's look at it. It has to do with what I was saying here. And let's see, it's called laziness, right? You could be saying, well, that just means laziness, right? It's a little more deep than that, because this is the Tao. So let's see where that card sits, laziness. It is the Nine of Cups. I beg your pardon. This is Nine of Water, and this is, let's have a look at that just briefly here. And this is, when you're lazy, it is a negative taste. Yeah, it's a negative frequency. You simply feel that you have no energy, of course, because you're on the lower spectrum of the energy field, right? Your frequency is low, your energy is low, of course. You simply feel dull. You simply feel sleepy. You simply feel dead. When you're in a state of non-doing, then you are full of energy. It is a positive taste. You have full energy overflowing. You are radiant and bubbling and vibrating. There is a possibility the mind can deceive you. It can rationalize laziness as non-doing. It says, it can say, I have become a Zen master, or I believe in Tao, but you are not deceiving anybody else. You will be deceiving only yourself. So be alert. This talks about somebody needs to be really kind of alert of their emotions. And this person thinks you don't want to share with them. I'm pretty sure, Sagittarius, because this can talk about, maybe because they're married, the Hierophant, but possibly because it's here. But this person could be. It's also possible that in this, this person might think you're going to be in a lower energy and you're not going to want to deal with this. I feel like that's it. Because sharing and the Eight of Pentacles, which is making an effort, is sitting here in the crossing or the challenging energy. This person thinks that you're going to be negative. That's it. It started out with negativity. You're not going to want them. Yeah, exactly. And the King of Cups in the past here, they think your belief system probably, maybe they were married and that's why they think you're going to have some type of an attitude here, Sagittarius. And you said, what, me? What? Okay, so we have guilt. See? Here they are. This is the person who's in this energy here. This is guilt, and this is the Eight of Swords, like repression, right? And here are the devil's kind of claws in her hair, and she's feeling this guilt. Yeah, Eight of Swords here, guilt. And the Hangman, this person felt guilty in the past of what they have done. That's why we have, where's that card at? I guess it's these, yeah, these ones. It's not any other card really. But that's why we have these cards here in the challenge. Yeah. They're either guilty that they didn't share with you and make any effort, or there's another situation here or something like that. But I feel like it has to do with they feel guilty about, they just feel guilty about you. And the Hangman, possibly there could be guilt about over a King of Cups here. If they are not this water sign, it could be. But here we have a playfulness. And that's interesting. I feel like that's a page. These are court cards when we see them like that when they are not numbered in this particular reading, in this particular deck. And this is their mindset or your mindset, the Hanged Man and playfulness. So this can be an enlightenment, but I feel like this is probably their perspective and they're hoping you're going to be playful with them or in that type of energy. They could be feeling really stuck here up on this pole here, the Hanged Man, because they feel like, they're kind of in limbo here because this person doesn't think you're going to, they don't think that you, something, Sagittarius. Yeah, they don't think that that you're, I don't know, open for this or something like that. Let's see what we have. And the moment you start seeing life as non-seriousness, serious, a playfulness, all the burden on your heart disappears. This person wants to have fun with you. Their mindset is not like what's on their mind at this time. Mindset can mean this is how they kind of view this overall situation. And that could be you viewing it this way, of course. We have to make that clear. But this energy here can be like, my mindset is that I'm tired of being serious, and my perspective now, the Hangman, is I want this playfulness. I want to, and there could be a sacrifice in this reading there because we have guilt, right? Yeah, all the fear of death, of life, of love, everything disappears. Yeah, very cool. One starts living with a very light weight or almost no weight. So weightless one becomes, one can fly in the open sky. Zen's greatest contribution is to give you an alternative to the serious man. In other words, change your perspective, basically, something like that. And this person wants to be, they want to have fun with you, Sagittarius. And I feel like what it is that this person thinks you're the greatest of the greatest. And so they're looking forward to, I feel like this, if you accept them. That's how the reading looks. Knight of Pentacles showing up with change. This is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. This is divine timing. And this is in the near future. There's change coming right here in the near future. Yeah, there is. And this is fate and destiny. And this is the yin and the yang is here, right at the center of this. And this is, when you are kind of meeting up with your higher self, right? When you are both in the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy, right? Yeah. Queen of Wands is the concern. In other words, when you're in your higher self, yeah, to kind of, and the Rebel, and this is the Emperor in this deck, and here he is, and he's kind of a cutie guy here, and definitely a big man here, and he has broken these chains, the Rebel, and here is the Bird with him. I feel like I don't know if I feel like he's bringing this bird with him for some type of a journey, but in the concern in this reading is the Rebel. This is really the Emperor. This is somebody who is kind of, you or your person, Sagittarius, is like breaking the rules, basically, but taking control of their life because it is the number 4, the Emperor, right? Yeah, the Rebel. And, that's what somebody's doing here. Something ends here, as I said, and somebody wants to compromise with you. Maybe they just want to get back together with you, and that's what I mean by the ending, right? Yeah, it could be. And the 7 of Pentacles is with the outsider. This is the 5 of Swords, I believe, but maybe the Cups. Yeah, it's the Cups, because, oh no, this is the Rainbow here, is the Pentacles. So this is the 5 of Pentacles. That's what they call that. And the outsider, here's a little boy, and he goes like, let me in. And there's this rainbow outside, and he's stuck in here. He's chained in here, wherever this is, a yard or right. And he's chained, so he cannot enter the rainbow and the rainbow area. And this is with the Seven of Pentacles. And this is either you or this is whoever in this reading is wanting to come in and be with you here, Sagittarius. Feels like an outsider. Five of Pentacles. And, you know, this person could be wondering if you're going to leave them out. There is something about money in this reading because the Seven of Pentacles sits, or lost. We have the bear because it sits in the environment, the emotional or physical environment here. I feel like this person is wondering how this is going to turn out. Seven of Pentacles, what am I going to reap here? Is Sagittarius going to let me in? Because right now this person is an outsider. And the little boy doesn't know what he did, but whoever's in this reading knows exactly what they did. Yes, they did. Yeah, the little boy didn't know because, you know, his teachers were mean. And he's like, what? And, you know, and they have no reason, right? Okay, Six of Cups, you guys. And the morality card. Whoa. So, you know, here is this kind of uptight kind of image, and you can only see part of it. We're going to look at that morality card because it's really interesting. And this is another, it's a core card. Yeah, that's what they are when they're not numbered, right? So let's see where that is. And the morality is the Queen of Swords. And this is what your person is hoping. They're afraid you're going to judge them right here, Sagittarius, because this lady's face is a real bitch. Yeah, she's a real bitch. Maybe it's a man. I don't think so, because it's supposed to be a Queen of Cups, right? But you can see here that the way she's kind of has this clothes around her. She's partially dressed, or, you know, they're showing the image here. And then this is all sewed up. She's wearing a shield to cover her chest. Her hands are sticking out at the bottom. So she's really uptight. And this person could think you're going to be in the Queen of Swords energy. Like, what do you want? You're back? Oh, yeah. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be in exactly that way. But something like that. You can tell that they are concerned, or you are concerned. And it could be because of somebody's low morality in this reading. I don't necessarily mean you, Sagittarius. No, but I feel like this is this person anyway, you know what I mean, when I look at the reading. But maybe somebody did something to you that was kind of, it doesn't have to be immoral, right? You know, it just has to be kind of maybe mean, or something they know was wrong. Yeah, right? When we talk about morals, right? Yeah, and we always have to teach our kids good morals because it's hard for them to see, right? Yeah, okay. So let's see. And unless awareness arises in you, all your morality is bogus. Yeah, exactly right. All your culture is simply a thin layer which can be destroyed by anybody. They don't mean a culture like your family. They don't mean that. They mean in your head, like your perspective, right? Yeah, it's simply a thin layer which can be destroyed by anybody. This person is afraid you're going to destroy them in a way. Yeah. And, you know, I feel like what happened here is this person was kind of maybe a reactive person, or maybe you were kind of just reacting to things. But it implies here that in the past, somebody was not like awakened or aware. Aware is the best. Like they didn't have any soul growth, right? So, you know, when your soul is not kind of evolved, then we look at things the wrong way. You know, this is not a judgment, but we do. We look at things the wrong way. We look at that it's their fault, or they did this to us, and, you know, and we are partially to blame, you know, in many cases. Okay, Six of Wands shows up in the outcome. It's a potential victory, Sagittarius. And here is the Six of Cups in the desire. This person wants to return to you. It's somebody from your past. And that's why we have She Who Loved Once, blue, right? Fragile, secret love, and rejection. All right, so this woman's far too beautiful to reject, but hey, attitude is everything, right? We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.